Yeah. Oh, by the way, as usual, I forgot about all of my overlays. So, overall power supply. Hey, James, good to see you. Good evening. You actually, I already started my stream half an hour ago, and then I've noticed that I have a access set by link. But actually, that's good because all these half an hour I was trying to deal with my audio. I decided to have some monitoring for audio, and I got some Bluetooth buds today. But as soon as I connect them to my computer, something wrong happens with my audio setup. Like I cannot even play any music. I cannot hear anything from my stream. So something's definitely wrong. Maybe I should update my Bluetooth drivers or anything. But yeah, something is wrong. I was hoping to monitor everything that happens on the stream, but yeah, not today. So yeah, half an hour I was trying to deal with that audio, and then I noticed that my stream has a access by link, so I wasn't streaming publicly. So okay. Uh, whew, what I wanted to say, yeah, I have two cards for today. Two cards for today. Maybe well, not probably no. Let's leave just this 3060 from the previous stream where I wanted to rebuild the core. 3080 is waiting for driver MOSFETs. I've ordered enough of these things, and also a card from my client, 2080 Ti with some artifacts. I'll probably start with this one because I have to give the answer. I have to repair as soon as possible. Also, there is another card from the same customer, the same client, 1080 Ti. I promised I do I do not take these cards anymore into repair, but yeah, that's a new service, repair shop, my local repair shop, and probably we will have some they will bring me some GPUs for repair, so I agreed to take another one. 10 series card 1080 Ti. It actually has an interesting issue. I've quickly took a look into this one specifically, but I'll probably make a dedicated video on this one. The issue here is with one of VRMOS. It's dead, but it's welded to PCB. From Tech, hey man, thanks for popping in. Good to see you. So yeah, in this case, one VRMOS is welded to the PCB, and I can see that the damage is pretty heavy. Most probably we have a burn damage on the substrate, and most probably we will have to drill it out. And when you have to remove, like drill out the hmm? Yeah, some coffee. So yeah, when you remove the RMOS and when you do not have the possibility to put back a new one because there is no pads anymore, you just drill them out. You should and there is no place to move that phase, that damage phase. Only 8 phases on this card, and no free space. In some cases you might have free places, like where you can just move the phase, the damage phase. In this case, you cannot. All the phases are there. So the only way to deal with that is probably to disable the phase completely. But yeah, it's tricky. In most cases, you can disable the damaged, well, not disable, but reduce the number of phases for PVM controller. But in case any other phase other than the last one is damaged, you will have to do some trace work, to rewire the PVM signal, the feedback signal, the current sense signal. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting case, and I would like to make a dedicated video on how to disable, like to reduce the number of phases correctly, because I've seen that a lot of people just remove the failing MOSFET and just leave it as is, because it will probably work, but the next phase after the damaged one will suffer a lot from higher load, and it won't last long. That's why you should do it correctly, in a correct way, to disable, to reduce number of phases and all this stuff. Not reprogram, James, but you have to, put some additional stuff there. For example, in case of these UP 9511 PVM controllers, you should put a resistor, 100K resistor from 5 volts to a sense pin corresponding to the phase which, like the first phase, which is like missing. For example, if you have 8 phases and you only need 6 phases, you put that resistor on the 7th phase sense pin, like from 5 volts, 100K resistor to that pin, and then starting with that phase, all other phases are disabled. So yeah. For example, if we have 8 phases and the damaged phases number 6, like you cannot just disable it. You can disable this phase and all the phases after it. So to not reduce the actual number of phases too low, you have to rewire these signals from the last working phase, like for example, from phase 7 to phase 6. All these PWM signals, all the sense signals, and everything. So yeah, pretty interesting work to do. As I said, I would like to start with this one because I have to fix it for that customer. I'm sure, well, almost sure, that in case of some visual artifacts, as I was told, it won't be big of an issue. Yeah, that grill is not screwed. But yeah, anyway, I know that this one is working. Some visual artifacts, policy written in Russian, like some lines. Oh, by the way, yeah, interesting thing. We have these connectors on the back side, so I hope the length of my wires will be, my cables will be enough to plug that baby in. So yeah, for example, in case of other types of PVM controllers, like more modern solutions like MPS on 50 series, you can reprogram them, like using a specialized programmer to set the number of phases programmatically and so on. But yeah, in most of the cases, you have to do it like by some straps, setting some straps. Okay, so the card is in my test bench. Let's quickly run the tests. Let's see if we have a picture. We have a picture. Cool. So yeah, as I was told, some visual artifacts. For now, it looks clean, but of course, we should run some memory tests and see. Oh, because yeah, I see my main monitor. 4. I will run Mets. Oh, come on, Mets with some 10 megabytes. Yeah, of course. We can see that at least one memory chip is probably damaged. Not sure for now. Maybe it's the same thing as, with some heavy cards, where one of the bottom bottom memory chips has some cracked solder joints. Rip forward. So where is the, come on, what's wrong with my fingers? Okay, memory chip A1 is obviously damaged. Yeah. Okay, let's power off the part to see what's inside. Okay, I see that a lot of screws missing in VRM zone as well, so that's not good actually. You may have some problems with cooling the VRM, and that's not good. We'll definitely add some screws after that. Well, if it's just one memory IC, memory chip, I hope it will be a quick one. But yeah, we'll see, we'll see. So all the screws are gone, okay? Yeah, good. Yeah, of course, it's Arctic, MX4 or MX6, according to the smell. uh, Pumped out a little bit, but, well, more or less okay. So, A1, we have it here. Usually it's these chips, but yeah, sometimes maybe one of them. Yeah, they were not soldered, like it's a factory solder. The card wasn't worked on. That's good. Okay, let's see under the microscope. If everything is fine around the chip, on the other side as well, because you know sometimes shit happens. Yeah, that's a factory lead-free solder. Okay. hmm Yeah, looks more or less good. No damage. Oh. 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 Okay. Let me take my tweezers. Okay. Okay. hmm Okay. Here, 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 here. These two. These two. This is probably okay, but I'm not sure. These two. Damaged pad. Okay, like ripped off completely. This one. Here, here, here. Oh, no. It's probably unoccupied place. Here. Not sure about this one. Here, here. Oh my gosh. That's a good scratch. Okay, okay. So maybe. Oh, I also see another one here. How did they? How did they manage to? I mean, okay, like these ones I can understand. This one, uh, yeah. Come on. Yeah, I'll quickly check. I'll quickly check probably everything else because with that kind of damage, you can expect like anything. Okay. No, probably no other damage. I'm not sure about this kind of scratch or something. But yeah, on this side at least, it's only around the memory. Okay, let's check the other side as well because everything is possible. MPS, by the way, MPS DR mouse, pretty good ones. Oh, a lot of dust. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, looks good to me. Okay, so in this case, we have a lot of damage on the other side of the memory, on the other side of these four memory banks. So yeah, let's start with this damage. Maybe that's our issue because there are some resistors here, like Z resistors. Let's tuning things. Let me see. I should have some donor. Well, probably any kind of donor boards more or less will work because these are just redundant decoupling caps. But yeah, resistors should be there. This is a 2080S, I suppose. Yep, 2080S. Something similar. Doesn't actually matter which side. Oh, wait a second. These are 0402. These are 0402 as well. Cool, cool. Let's see if we have everything in place here. Like, yeah, these caps, resistors. That's good that the caps 0402 because usually they are 0306. And in this case, we specifically need these small ones, 0402. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, how should we move? Let me think. Is layout similar? Is it the same? Can I just move like one to one or no? Probably not. Mm-hmm. No, probably like this. Well, anyway, the resistors are the same. Should be the same. These Z resistors caps are the same. We will just move them from these boards. I'm still waiting to see you use. Yeah, damn it! Like I've already started filming. I've made the unboxing. And here they are, but I still would love to like finish filming the video. and then use them in real life. So probably for today at least, yeah, I know like a lot of SMD work here, but yeah, I would like to finish the video. I've actually stopped not stopped filming. I've made a pause on this tweezers video because specifically because that 1080 Ti board came in, and I really want to make a video on that PVM stuff. So yeah, I've took a pause on these tweezers. ASMC, TJ, hey man, good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Ooh, I have those tweezers. You love them. They definitely come in handy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm sure. I will actually well, not most probably, but for sure use them for one project or even for two projects. One dude want me to rebuild a lot of mining cards. If you know AMD X080, these are mining cards which are based on AMD 7600 GPU, 10 gigabytes from Sapphire. I think that only Sapphire were making these GPUs like without XT, 6700 RX without XT, like the 10 gigabyte cards. They had two versions. One is mining version and one is like usual version. The mining version, the only difference is, oh, maybe I can show you. I have them laying around somewhere. These boards, like you see, there is no ports, no connectors, like 3 display port, 1 HDMI. All the component, maybe I'll can. All the components are missing, like which are necessary for these ports to work. But it's just a 6700 GPU, like the usual one. Unlike NVIDIA cards, you can just put all the stuff here and on this side as well, and get a fully working like 7600 XT. Oh no, not XT, but 7600 Radeon card. So he has a lot of these cards, like 20 or something. A lot of SMD stuff to put here. So yeah, these tweezers will definitely come in handy. Like, yeah, mining. Well, I know that some guys are still mining something. I do not know what exactly, what algorithms they do, or I don't know, maybe for AI or anything. But I know that some guys are still mining. So yeah, a lot of cards. I have some more than 10 cards, 10 of these for myself. I want to also put these ports on these boards, and these tweezers will come in handy for sure. But yeah, as I said, I would like to make a video on this on that PVM controller thing, and yeah, that's why for now I put them on pause, on hold. Cool. Let's quickly try. Let's try to repair that scratch. Let's move some components. The only thing. Okay. I'm not sure I have a board view for this card, 2080 Ti from Zotac. Let me quickly check if I have a board view, because without a board view, it will be a little bit hard to find out where the resistors should be placed and everything else. So yeah, I'll quickly check if I have the board view. But yeah, for Zotac, I probably don't. Mm-hmm. 20 series. Zotac. Yep, I do not have anything for Zotac, but at the same time, we can assume that this is more or less reference board, because Zotac, Innovision, they almost used the same layout as a reference board. So let me check if I have board views for some reference kind of stuff, something like that. Color, not colorful now. MSI. Matrix. What kind of card is that? So let me quickly compare. I have board view some metrics. I'm not sure what kind of brand is it, but still. Layout may be the same. Yeah. Maybe I'll show you the screen. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, as far as I can see, the layout is the same. It's even the size of these caps is 0402 here. So yeah, as far as I can see, the layout is completely the same. That's what I was looking for because yeah, some resistors we need to know for exactly where are they placed. Few resistors here, few resistors here. Yes, I can see that it's completely the same as this board. Cool. Then we can move on from here. Or maybe I'll compare it with the donor board if it has. Well, yeah, that's not a TI board, so it won't be the same, obviously, but still I can use these resistors. They should be the same, this same 181, 1, yeah, 128 ohms. I'll measure them, but other than that, we can just, okay, let's start. Where's my soldering iron? Let's start. I think we should start with all the little caps, with all the smaller 04, 02 caps, because due to their size, it's obvious where are the caps, and after that we can move to resistors, to bigger caps, and everything. So, Leo 037. Hey, hello, hey mates. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Nice to meet you. So yeah. Oh, by the way, of course, as usual, of course, I forgot to update the title. Oh, by the way, I've also started playing with TTS, text to speech. So I expect super chat messages should be sounded by some AI voice, hopefully. So Zotac, RTX 2080 Ti. What kind of damage? Damaged. Oh, scratch. Okay, let's scratch repair. Because right now we have a scratch with missing components. Cool. Let's start. Let's remove all these small leftovers from the smaller caps. After we remove all the leftovers, I'll clean the pads and move the caps from a donor board. And after that, we will move to resistors and some bigger caps. So, do we have a focus? Yeah, probably we do. Cool. 1 month, James. That's cool. Yeah, I already forgot that I started 1 month ago. That makes sense. Oh, TJ, sorry, I've missed your message about board views. If you ever need a Zotac. Yeah, okay, let me check if I actually have some 30 series board views for Zotac. Just out of curiosity. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Oh, I don't. Okay, cool. Yeah, it will be really nice to have some board views for 3080 boards. The TTS didn't read the message. Wait a minute, James. I'm not sure. It's probably should work for super chat messages, not like. Wait me a minute. I'm trying. Yeah, as I remember, for now I've set them for super chat messages, like for the tips. Russ, good to see you, man. Leo, in this channel, repair graphics. Yep, here on this channel, I mainly focus on GPUs, at least during the streams. Maybe I'll take some gaming consoles as well for streams, but yeah, my main specialization is GPUs. I have some videos. I do not do a lot of videos during these days nowadays for GPUs, but I will. For example, soon there will be a video on removing the phases, or like reprogramming, not reprogramming, but readjusting the PVM controllers in the right way. But yeah, for now, graphics cards are usually on streams. I hope I'll make more videos on GPUs, but yeah, it is what it is. Some general soldering stuff. I will do a series of like educational series about repairing GPUs. That's for sure. That's planned. I'll do series about building my new workbench. So yeah, I did some BIOS from laptop and technical. Cool. I know a lot of guys who do laptops. Yeah, pretty interesting topic. But yeah, for me at least, I like GPUs more. GPUs, gaming consoles, some general soldering stuff. Russ always lurking. Okay. Yeah, TJ, I'll be glad to talk with you about board views. So yeah, I don't have for Zotac 30 series. It would be good. Russ, by the way, why aren't you using your command? It should work, should it? Oh, it's not Rust, it's RRR. Sorry. Yeah, the world of graphics cards is awesome. It's pretty interesting because it's almost always something different. But with gaming consoles, you basically have like few models of motherboards, and that's it. It's always something known, more or less known. The same algorithm to find out the problem, and then that's it. With graphics cards, it's like a lot of diversity. Good evening. Sorry, I won't be able to read your nickname, but good to see you. Thanks for popping in. So, okay, folks, let's get back to this baby. Like we have to move some stuff from our donor board to this one. I'll probably I would like to use my heat mat because the thermal mass of GPUs is pretty big. So I'll use my heat mat to prepare the board a little bit. Otherwise, I'll have hard time trying to hit the ground layers, ground pins. So just for the process to be easier, I'll use my heat mat. 130 as always. I'll give it a few minutes to just heat up a little bit. I'll put it like this probably, so it could get more heat on the entire board. I've also tried to add some commands. I know that bin command should work, stop command should work, and some other stuff like some effects, some stuff. for successful repairs, for failed repairs. Let's see if I'll not forget to use them actually. Yeah. If I don't forget, I'll try to bin. Is it working? I missed actually I was drinking my coffee. It should probably work. Let me check the log of my streamer bot. Actions, action history. I see that it's in log. Oh yeah, nice, cool. Not all of them have these sound effects, but some of them do. And please tell me if it's too loud or too quiet. So it's working, it's working, it's working. Cool. 77. Yeah, just a few minutes, and it will be warm enough to work on the board without any issues. Oh, I probably should have warmed this one first, remove the smaller caps. Well, I think that it's okay. These are smaller caps. It won't be a problem to take them off. I'll remove that thermal pad for now while we are waiting. I should probably use a spatula to take it off. Nice. It should be cleaned, of course. After that, some dust. Yeah. Tasty. So we're almost there. Just a minute. Only know the page tech power up. There's a lot of BIOS firmware for graphics card. Yeah, tech power up is basically your starting point while searching the BIOS for any kind of GPU. Like they probably have everything for all the boards. I'm not sure about laptop BIOS. They're obviously more difficult because I know that you have to clean some parts to move BIOS from one laptop to another. So yeah, I'm not very good with laptops for now. Maybe I will at some point, but yeah, for now I like GPUs more. But who knows? Who knows? Let's see. Anyway, I think we're good to start. It's warm enough. Let's start desoldering these leftovers, this broken stuff. Yeah, serial information. It's basically somewhere similar with PlayStation, for example, where you have BIOS with all these serial numbers, and if your BIOS chip is dead and you cannot get anything from it, then you're screwed because you cannot build a new BIOS for PlayStation, as far as I know. Yeah, I'll put the flux on all these broken places. Just clean them, leak them. I'll still start with smaller ones. I really do not understand how did they manage to do that kind of damage all over the... Oh no, this one is not damaged. Ah, we can just pick them with tweezers. Here as well. Okay. What's the trash? Where's the trash? Oh, by the way, something is wrong with my music again. Is something wrong? Let me check. Why? Why did it stop? Let me try again. Oh, yeah, try music. Cool. Okay. Let's start removing. Maybe I'll even use a bigger tip. I wanted to use a knife tip to remove these caps in a good way, you know. But in this case, we can just clean all the pads with a bigger tip. That's not a problem. Maybe I'll add leaded solder straight away. From Argentina, wow, that's cool. Thank you, dude. That's interesting. Greetings to Argentina. The HT-140 make me fly around until we get a less pressure as muscle memory. Well, yeah, expect something like that. I'm afraid that at first, oh yeah, at first my caps will just fly around from that HT-140, but yeah, you have to start somehow. So I set a 390 on my soldering iron because I do not care about these caps. I just want to tin the pads. This one is probably also faulty or cracked. So we just remove it. Cool. For now, I'm just adding some leaded solder. After that, I'll wick all these places. That's a resistor, should be here, I think. Okay. And probably that's the reason, that missing resistor is probably the reason why we have errors on that A1 memory channel, because, yeah, without that resistor, it won't work properly, that's for sure. That's... I know. Oh, I forgot to put some flux on this one. I'll also just replace it. I don't care about this cap. Probably is also damaged, so whatever. So yeah, that's the reason why you want to have a backplate on your GPU. That's for sure. Backplate is a good thing to have. Even the plastic one. I mean, you don't care much about dissipating the heat, but these scratches is something you want to protect from. Okay, yeah, here as well. Good. I think I've tinned all the damaged pads. yeah, I'll quickly clean it with alcohol, and then we will wick. Use some wick. Look. GPU Kiki. Porter. Can I ask you a question about the GPU die and new GPU repairs? Yes, sure. Feel free to ask any questions. I think that either me or someone in chat, of course, we will try to do our best to answer, give you an answer. Yeah, I'm not sure about. Well, it's anyway, it's a redundant cap, so even without the cap, it will work. But I'll still try to make some connection with a flywire, probably. But yeah, for now, we will start with these smaller caps. So wick time. Let's add some flux to these same places and do some wicking. Oh, this one is also. Oh, damn it! Didn't notice. Okay, I'll quickly. Oh, maybe just with a wick. No, this one is okay. Just an empty place. Here, 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 here. Okay. Yeah. Oh, didn't clean it. Anyway, where is my wick? Wick, wick, wick. Here it is. I'll cut off the older part, the used part. Okay. This tip actually is not the best one for wicking. By the way, I've ordered 2 new GBC tips, GBC cartridges. I hope they will arrive soon. One of them is knife, and the other one, I think, also was knife or bevel. Can't remember already. But yeah, GBC cartridges are awesome. Okay. Will I be able to remove that lead-free solder? Yeah, probably I will. Good. I'll cut out the used parts. I have a little crack on the GPU die. How can I find out if it's a dead GPU die? Mods math shows me right errors in the 0, but I'm not sure if it's the VRAM or GPU. From my experience, usually if you have a crack on a GPU, which is actually, you know, some damage, actual damage, not just a chipped corner, then your GPU just won't work. Like I've never seen a GPU where you have a problem with one memory channel because of the crack. So I'm pretty sure that in your case it's problem with memory, not with a correct die. Oh, by the way, something I wanted to actually show you guys. Let me quickly move this board. I recently had a PlayStation. Yeah, this one from one guy. Yeah, unfortunately, like for according to some symptoms, I was thinking that there is an issue with power, I've replaced some stuff like the VM controller, like they actually were damaged, like HDMI retimer, PVM controller, and in the end, I found that it has a crack on the die, and the crack, that kind of crack, is something that you may easily miss. Let me show you. Well, like you see, there is no, chipped corner or anything. The corner looks more or less okay, but if I'll zoom in, you see, like by the reflections, you can see that the corner, like it has a long crack on it. And yeah, unfortunately, it's not fixable. It's dead. So yeah. But yeah, with GPUs, it's a little bit different. Like, well, not different. It just won't work. You won't have that channel, one memory channel, because of the crack. Yeah, James, that's right. Well, yeah, I was able to. Like, he said that I can buy it out for some small amount of money. And yeah, I took it for as a donor board because it has some like memory chips, for example. I hope they are okay, so something that can be reused. Anyway, let's continue with wicking these small places. Oh, I didn't add a flux here. Why? Yeah, I should probably get some smaller wick for this kind of work. This size is the only one I have. It's okay, it's good, it's working, but yeah, for these smaller caps, it's not that convenient. Damn it. Okay. What else? I'll cut off. Let me focus a little bit. Yeah, it's better. Better. But yeah, I expect that when we move all the missing parts, it should work. Okay, so now I'll clean it again with alcohol, and then I'll tin the pads again, and we will start moving the missing components. What should I use? I should use some sponges. Yeah, after these small caps, we will get to resistors and bigger caps. Oh, one more here. I missed it. Wick. Not yet. A little bit more. Yep, we are good. Okay. Oh, maybe let's quickly check if we have any actual trace damage, because with these kind of scratches, you may have some trace damage. which won't be good. No, besides, except that that missing pad, I do not see any actual trace damage. It looks okay. Yeah, no trace damage. That's good. That's good. Now let's you know what? Actually, I do have these small caps already removed from other boards. I wanted to use them for these 7000 Radeon boards for display for HDMI connectors, because you should use like 8 caps on each connector. So yeah, give me a second. I'll find them. I have them somewhere. These smaller ones. Yeah. Here they are. Here they are. Nice. They are 0.1 microfarads, like 100 nanofarads. I'm pretty sure that that's the correct value. Let's check any of them. Oh, wait a second. 1 microfarad, really? Okay, yeah, they are different. 1 microfarad, not 0.1. Then I'll have to remove them. I'll have to move them from a donor board. These are 0.1. Okay. Let's take them off this donor board. I'll place them somehow like this. I'll probably whatever. So, how many? By the way, how many do I need actually? Let's count. Let's count. So 1, 2, 3. I suppose it's a cap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 smaller caps. Okay. Oh, it's missing as well. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. I think that's just from one part of this board will be pretty enough. I'll probably use a knife tip. It's the most convenient one to take them off. I won't use hot air because it will be a struggle with GPUs. Only have the channels and the books. I want to get this book to get these books. Yep, I definitely will get some, like for resistors, for caps, for different sizes. But yeah, right now, here and now, I don't, unfortunately. So I'll have to take them from a donor board. It is what it is. But yeah, these books are pretty convenient thing to have. Because I usually have enough donor boards to just quickly find something, especially when you have all the board views like MSI, Gigabyte. But yeah, I agree that these books are very helpful. Okay, let's add some leaded solder. Oh, come on. Oh, then it's nice. I'll quickly touch them, and then I'll start removing them one by one. How many caps do we have here? 3, 3, 9. Yeah, I think that's 16, right? Even more, 17. Cool. I'll just use them. That's it. Babs, hey man, good to see you. Привет, как дела? Дела отлично, дела хорошо. Спасибо, что спросил. Thanks for asking. How are you, man? How's your Russian? Okay. Yeah, you see, I have a 390 right now on my soldering iron, and yeah, with ground pins, even with that temperature, I have a little bit of struggle taking them off because, yeah, GPUs are very thermal capacitive, and the main part is not to, to lose them somewhere on my silicon mat. I hope I won't. Damn it, on my gloves everywhere. Yeah, nice. Next. Mhm. Okay. Sorry guys, I'll catch up with the chat a little bit later. I'm currently focused on removing these guys. Getting better. I can read everything. It's just the vocabulary now. I don't think I'm going to learn the conjugation yet. And the E, I think I got now. Multi. Yeah, it's actually pretty simple sounds. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, the board is heated more right now because of my heating mat, so it's a little bit easier, I feel, already. Nice. So yeah, these two tips, GBC tips, I got pretty cool. One of them is a heavy duty, like bigger knife for rebolling, mainly to clean the PCB, clean the GPUs from all the solder and everything. Yeah, pretty dire, thing, pretty big and nasty. Come on, I can't get to the smaller guy here. Can you please? Please? Oh, yeah. And a few more. Probably I'll rotate the board, otherwise it won't be that easy to get to these. Something like this. Mm-hmm. And a few more. And we are done with small caps. That's good. Mm-hmm. Nice. We have all the caps. Now let's get back to the original boards and see what can we do. How can we move them to their places? Focus. Focus, please. Yeah, I think it's okay. I struggle with English. I have no chance. We'll try. 470 size tips before. No, I didn't. I didn't actually try that these tips. Probably I should get them at some point, but I'm not sure that I actually need them. You know, I want to try these few tips that I've ordered now. They are pretty big and nasty, so hopefully it will be pretty much enough to work with any kind of GPUs, like even without the preheating. I expect them to be able to wick the PCB, the GPU board PCB, even without the wick. That's how good these tips should be, at least from what I've heard. These cartridges. So let's see. Maybe I'll get the bigger ones. It's so satisfying to learn GPUs, but you have so much different things to learn about. Yeah, that's actually a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is different. A lot of, well, you know, the power systems are more or less the same, but a lot of GPU specific things, a lot of BGA, of course, etc., etc. The main issue probably is to have all the necessary software for testing, all the board view, all the schematics, because sometimes it's not easy to get them. But yeah, if you have all the necessary software and schematics, then it's not that hard, actually. Okay, so let's add some flux and start putting these guys on. I'm not sure how I want to do that. Probably I'll, let me think. Probably I'll start with putting just one side, soldering down one side, and then, as I usually do. Let's try. Mm-hmm. Not sure. Let's try just to solder down one of them. Maybe that's not a very suitable tip for that kind of job, but I will try. These tweezers are not good for SMD. Give me a second. I'll give another one. I like these more. Yeah, should be okay. This way. Why my tweezers are already bent? I'm pretty sure I didn't drop them once. But for some reason they are already bent a little bit. Oh, whatever. Okay, next. Mm-hmm. No, okay. Plus, I can catch up with the chat. Have you seen Mechanic 8A15? Mine arrived today. They look amazing. Mechanic 8A15? Do you mean tweezers? No, I'm not sure. Probably I didn't. Probably I haven't seen these. There are same as you were, blue ones, but with yeah, okay, I get it. These blue ones, I'm not sure I like these blue ones actually. Do you mean these blue ones or these? Because these are they're a little bit too soft up to me, you know. You squeeze them a little bit more, and you have a risk that the component you're holding will just fly away. That's it. So I sometimes for some things they actually are really handy, but not for everything. TJ, thank you for popping in, mate. Yeah, feel free to catch up later, and yeah, we'll probably I'll get in touch with you about these board view files. It would be good to have some Zodiac stuff. Good. You have AA14 now. They made AA50. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look. Something new, probably. Right now, I'm actually trying to find a proper, boom arm for my microscope. I would like to have a proper boom arm because right now it's a DIY one from some furniture pipings, and some other stuff. They are okay to begin with, but yeah, they're not that good. That arm is, at least on my new workbench in my new place, I want to have a proper boom arm. I don't like this cap, how it's solid. And it's actually not easy to find a good boom arm. Good and sturdy, because they look kind of flaky over, I found a few good arms, at least from how they look like. They are not cheap, like 90 euros or something, but they look pretty interesting. I think I'll order one of them to try, maybe review. I don't like all this folding, folding stuff from Mechanic. Like, it's probably comes in handy when it's folding, have some space, but I prefer to have it sturdy rather than some additional space. Good. I'll have to rotate the board to get to this one, probably. Okay. So yeah, I'll rotate the board. Something like this, I guess. Nice. Not sure about this one. I think that's better. I'll rotate it back. Okay, so what else? This one, this one, this one. I'll take more solder my iron tip. Here, here, and here. Okay. So yeah, I'll put all the caps using one leg, and then I'll solder down all the other legs. Okay. This one I have to rotate again because the other pin is ground, and I don't want to mess with ground pins for now. I try to put them on that second side, that other side, which is less thermal capacitive. Okay. Good. What else? Here, here, and here. Oh, and here as well. I'm not sure about this one, the value of this one. I'll have to check the board view because I'm not sure. Everything else is 1 microfarad, obviously. Oh, let me team them first, otherwise it will be a little bit more difficult. Nice. Oh, yes. Nice. Just a few more. We are pretty good. Come on. Get off. Thank you. So one more here. I'll rotate the board again, and then I'll check the value for that one which is left. Yes, I'm not sure. This one is a 1 microfarad, the same as the others. I have to check. Yes. Okay, I'm happy with it. So yeah, let's quickly check the value for that one which is left. For this one, should it be the same 1 microfarad? Let's see. Here it is. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, that's good. That's great. That's good. Yep, I'm happy with it. Now let's probably solder down other pins, other legs. I want to actually clean off the residues from that flux because it gets harder to work when you have these that burnt flux everywhere. It's easier to work with a fresh flux. That's what I prefer. Okay. Вот, привет, привет. Рад видеть, спасибо, что заглянул. Вот восстанавливаем 2080 Ti с большой царапиной в районе памяти. Сначала думал, что память, потому что тесты на нее показывали, но перевернул доску, а там оторваны конденсаторы, царапины здоровенные. The main part to understand which leg is not soldered under that flux. Damn. Was it soldered or not? This one? No, it wasn't. Okay. Okay. This one. To touch a proper leg, you know, otherwise it may get a little bit tricky. What else? What else? Yeah, here, and here. And yeah, after the caps, we'll get to resistors and bigger caps. Okay, which one was it? Yeah, this side. I'll rotate the board, otherwise it will be a little bit harder to get from that angle. I'll clean my iron tip and get some leaded solder. Let's hope that these ground pads, ground pins, will be easy to solder. Oh, yeah, the board is pretty warm, so it's really, really easy to solder them down, mostly. Right? Right. Nice. Nice and smooth. Cool. It's a little bit harder in this case. But I think we're good. Not fully sure. Seems okay, but yeah. Mhm. Which side was it? This one probably? I'll touch from both sides just to be sure. Okay. I need more solder. My soldering iron tip. Nice. Think those are banned in the UK. 8-bit repair. Hey man, good to see you. By the way, what do you mean banned? You mean tweezers? Or what? And why can't they be banned in the UK? I do not know anything about that actually. Why can't they ban tweezers? What's wrong with tweezers? I don't like how this pad behaves. It's a ground pad, obviously, and for some, well, it touches the board. But yeah, I'm not sure I'm happy with that. I'll check it later. Yeah, this one's good. Oh, moved. No, please no. Yeah, from that angle, it's not that convenient. I will rotate the board again. Otherwise, I won't be able to touch it reliably. AA15, AR15. Again, I haven't seen both AAs 15 and AR 15, so I don't know for now. What are you guys about? How about so? Please can leave the solder. What's wrong with the pin? It takes the solder, I see that, but still, yeah, I'm not happy with the result. Should I use some hot air to be sure, or what? Ah, it's hot, damn it. Did I touch the soldering iron? With my gloves? With my finger? I'm not happy with this small cap right now. For some reason, it doesn't want to take enough solder. I see it come next to the pad. Okay, let's leave it for now. Let's move to other caps. What else? This one. I don't know, maybe I'll use hot air because I don't like what I see for now with these ground pads. Yeah, here it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, it's good. What else? That's the last one. Cool. BMC, heyo, hey man, good to see you. How are you? I ordered a 5080, by the way. Should arrive soon. What vendor, by the way? I'm glad for you. 5080 is a solid choice. It's a very good GPU. Is it Gigabyte? Come on, tell me the truth. So, let's quickly clean. Damn, I think I've burnt my finger, but yeah, anyway. Whatever. Let's clean the flux. Let's check if everything... Oh, I missed one. Okay, okay. Not a big deal. Other than that, yeah, I'm not happy with this one. For some reason, it looks weird. All the others, small ones, of course. I'm not talking about this one right now. All the others are okay, up to my taste at least. I don't see any issues with the small ones. Yeah, this one, I've missed it. Let's quickly solder it down. Is it touching the pad? I'm not that sure, but it seems... Probably doesn't. Maybe I should move it a little bit. Gigabyte Gaming. Yeah. That one that has a chance for me to bring it to you at some point. Yeah, yeah. You can always count on me, not a problem. Yeah, it wasn't touching the pad. Okay. Yeah, now we have a contact. Cool. Now it's okay, so everything else looks okay. Let me quickly... Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about this one. You know, let me touch it on the side with a blob of solder on my on the tip to just make sure that we have a proper joint like this. Oh, don't go away. Yeah, it was touching only on the one side. That's what I was afraid of. Come on, get off the tweezers, you. What's wrong with you? Come on. Like, really? Oh my gosh. It cracked. I tinned my tweezers? Really? No, can't be. I have another cap lying here, lying around, but still, that's funny. Okay, okay. I think I'll just use that same method to put a cap. Just touch it from the side. That's it. I'll thin the pads once again, and this way. Yeah, cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, nice. Okay, so what else? Now we have to remove the resistors and some bigger caps from our donor board. Yeah, definitely burnt my finger. Still feel some pain, but yeah, pain is not an issue. Don't you think this one looks sus? I want to touch it as well. Something is not okay with that guy. I want to focus. Yeah, I don't like this guy. I'll touch it as well. The same way from the side, just to be sure. Oh, too much of a solder. Let me clean the tip and take some new fresh solder like this. Yeah. Oh, what's wrong? No, something wrong with my tweezers. It still looks like it's not touching the second pad. Now, after I tuned it, it should, right? Yeah, now it does. Okay. Okay, good. Let's clean it up and move resistor 1 or 2. How many are we missing? And some bigger caps. Well, to be fair, I did not have any issue with my 1080 and now 3080, so yeah, fingers crossed. I hope that you're actually lucky, yeah, considering that you had that 1080 board, which is considered to be problematic, but it's good that you are okay. So now let's clean these bigger pads. Ouch. Where the caps should go. I'll set 395 probably for these pads. No. Come on, dude. It's Wednesday. Why is Nano streaming right now? Okay, whatever. I have to deal with this GPU anyway, so I'll keep it up. Okay, let's add some leaded solder here. Yeah, some leftovers. And that cap. Some pieces, you know. I'll clean the tip, because otherwise it will be a mess. Some leaded here as well. I wonder if this guy is okay. Probably is. Maybe we'll just move it to its place and solder it down with a leaded. Maybe it will be okay. Yeah, I think we're actually good. Cool. So let's wick these places for caps. Let's move the caps and let's move one resistor. I suppose it's only one is missing. Oh no, wait a second. Yeah, these are in place, okay. So one resistor from here is missing. And 3 bigger caps. That's probably it. It should work, I suppose, after we put them on this board. So yeah, let's quickly wick the pads. Let's add some more fresh leaded solder and let's move the caps. Yeah, the pad is missing there, as we already seen in the beginning, but that's not a problem. Gun joke was a better doubt. So. Something looks weird about this one. Maybe I'll just clean it a little bit. I'll probably add some flux and just slightly touch the Let it touch one side to have a clean solder joint like this. Yeah, nice. Cool. So now let's move these 3 caps first and then the remaining resistor. These caps should be the same. Where is our donor board? I suppose I can just, oh, no, they are a bit different. So yeah, 3 caps, I'll take 3. These 3 should be okay. I'll use this GBC tip because, yeah, these caps are probably very thermal capacitive. I'm afraid my other tips won't deal with these caps the same way as this GBC tip. Let's try to take them off just from the side, the same way as we did for smaller caps. I hope it will work. Come on. Yeah, nice. One. Like that. Like this. Get off already. Please. Yeah, I think it's moving. More or less. Or maybe not. Yeah, nice. Just a little bit. Yes. It's 2. And another one. And another one. Another one. Another one. Maybe I'll take off one of these resistors as well. We need it anyway. Come on. It's time to go, dude. Давай, 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 давай. Nice. So, we have all 3 caps. Let me see where the resistor is. Yeah, one of these 2. Any of them will work. How much do you think I can sell my 38 for though? I'm not sure I'll be ready to answer right away because I can't remember the prices for 3080. The last time I checked the Facebook market, I think I've seen them for something like 320. But yeah, you can try starting with 350, for example, and depending on whether you get any responses, you can move from there. Let's try to take off the resistor. I hope the temperature will be enough. Oh yeah, nice. It was easy. That was easy. Good. So let's solder them down, and I hope it will be it. I hope we will get it working. So resistor goes here. We have a focus. We have a focus. Nice. I'll probably try to just put the resistor with one go. Or should I? I don't know. Yeah, let's try. I need another tweezer to get it off. Good. No, actually, I do not sell anything on SS anymore because, in my case, Facebook Market was much more reliable for GPUs compared to SS. I don't know why. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, this one will be a harder job. I'll probably change my tip. I'll probably use GBC again because this knife tip is just too small for ground pads. Let's go. Let's clean the tip. Let's add some. Let's clean the pads. In this case, though, it won't be that easy. But we will try. I'll clean this pad. Good. Okay, let's put the caps. Ouch, ouch. Stop it. Some flux is needed, definitely, to make some fancy solder joints. Nice, good. So I'll rotate the board again because with that angle, it won't be easy. Let's put this one. Is it touching? Probably no. Yeah, it does, but I'll add some more flux and solder, otherwise it won't be that good of a connection. Let's try again. Yeah, that's nice. It's much better. Now let's try this one because, yeah, as I said, I'll put it on one side, and the other side will be. I'll use a fly wire just to connect. Just to connect it to the pad nearby. More flux and more solder. Nice. Nice and shiny. Okay. It's not touching the pad still. I'll probably use more flux and more solder, otherwise it won't touch the pad. I'll clean the tip for better visibility. A little bit more probably. Let's try it now. Still not touching the pad. Yeah, this tip is not as sharp. I mean, yeah, thermal mass for this cartridge is good, but I cannot touch the pad. Okay, let's try with a knife. And after all, maybe I could try with give me a second. With this one, with bevel. Should be good. to touch both the cap and the pad. Wanna try? Yeah, should be good. Like this, maybe? Yeah, that's good. That's what I wanted to see, actually. Nice. We have a connection. And now, this one. No, not this one. This one. And the only thing we'll have to do after that is to use a flywire here. Yeah, nice, good. That's good. So, okay, that's the last piece of our puzzle. We should scrape off the mask from that trace, and then we'll use a flywire to connect to the cap. Maybe I could even throw a big blob of solder, which will touch both the cap and the trace. That's an option, actually. Yeah, let's try. Let's try to put a big blob of solder. It will be easier, much easier, and more reliable than trying to put a flywire here. Yeah, that's it, basically. That was easy. That was easy. So, I suppose, I expect at least that now this thing will work. What do you think, guys? All the caps are there. Resistor is also where it should be. So yeah, I expect it to work. I'll clean it up a little bit more. All of these residues. But other than that, we are good. Yeah, I think we're okay. Let's turn off the heating mat. Let's take it away. But yeah, the size of this die is pretty impressive. 2080 Ti is a big die. Yeah, this is a mess. The paste is actually pretty dry. I can feel it. It should have been repasted anyway. Okay, so if it's not too hot, yeah, 50 degrees, I think we can just try plugging it into our test bench and see if we will pass the test. I hope I will have enough cables to connect the baby. Probably I will. One, two, two, like this, like this. Okay, let's get our cooler and try to turn it on. Hopefully it will work as expected. Thermal paste, thermal paste. Oh yeah, here it is. Fingers crossed. That's right. Damn, this die is actually huge. I think it's even bigger than 3080 and 3090. Like, really. Let's compare. 3080, by the way. 2080 Ti. It's much bigger. I'll put it this way. Hopefully it will cover the entire die. Okay. This one. HDMI. HDMI. Okay, fingers crossed. Let's see if we have a fix. Let's turn it on. Bigger doesn't mean better in the world of electronics. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Screen. No, not this one. This one. Yeah, it's initially it tried to boot from like HDMI switch tried to boot to use the onboard video, onboard graphics. Yeah, now it should be okay. Let's see. I expect to see a picture. Yeah, we have a picture. But the main part is to see good test results. Like we had a picture before, but we had errors on one memory channel. Right now, we hopefully will see no errors. Four METs 10. Okay, let me put some tension effect so will it work. Oh, give me a sec. METs. Woohoo! I don't see any artifacts at least. That's good. Let's see the report. And we have a damn how to stop this thing. Oh, I don't know how to stop that thing. Come on. What should I do? Thinking. No, please. How to stop that thing? Give me a second. I'm just. Wait. Give me a second, guys. Something is definitely wrong with the pictures. Okay, but something is weird is happening with my streaming PC. Mission passed. Yeah, these are effects, but it's what? Stop it, please! Come on! A second again, thinking. Yeah. I hope. Yeah, I'll try to deal with that later. Anyway, guys, it seems we have a fix. No errors. So yeah, let's assemble the board and see if we will pass the tests. like full mark. I'll run full mark quickly, and if it will work for some, I don't know, minutes, then we have fixed. But yeah, obviously it's working. Obviously it was our issue, that missing resistor. They usually are called that resistor or something like that. If that resistor is missing, then you will definitely have a problem with the memory. All the caps are redundant, so even if you miss these caps, you can live with it. But the resistor is a critical part, so it should be there. Maybe those are artifacts in your streaming PC. Maybe, I don't know. But that's the first time I actually tried to use these effects, and it's either my streaming PC is just not good enough to handle all the effects, all the streaming, all the processing and everything. It's a 10100F i3, so it's a pretty weak CPU. I have already spotted one 10600K on the market. I'll try to grab it. i5 will be much better for streaming PC comparing to that i3. So I'll just lack CPU resources. What GPU you have in there? That's a 4070 Ti, so GPU is okay. It's actually not related to GPU. GPU is only for encoding, like to convert the stream, the entire stream, to AV1 format, which I sent to YouTube. But all these effects are handled by CPU, so I should definitely get something better than i3. Okay, that's good. I'll probably just leave this pad dirty for now because I want to assemble it again with just crying out paste to run some tests in Windows in case we will have a successful pass in stress tests. Then I'll clean all the pads. I'll check. These actually are good. They are pretty soft. They're not dirty. They're not, damaged or anything. The pads themselves are okay. They should be cleaned. But other than that, they don't need to be replaced. It's good. These are pre-rendered, like just MP4 files, video files, but I still expect that a lot of things happening, like a lot of sense in OBS, a lot of sources, a lot of everything. I expect that just OBS is at its limit, i3 is pretty weak CPU anyway. So let's put some crayon out, paste. Let's quickly run some stress tests in Windows, and then we're good to go to quickly rebuild our 3060 GPU from the previous stream. 2 hours already. I'm streaming for 2 hours. So I hope that we will just rebuild that 3060 and it will help. Otherwise, we will have to see what's with the temperature on that card, because I remember the temperature wasn't perfectly even across the phases, so maybe something with that. But yeah, I expect to have rebol as a fix. I won't spread it perfectly because I just want to run some basic stress tests. It will spread from the pressure. It's perfectly fine for test purposes. Nano said if you're still streaming in about half an hour, he'll read you. Yeah, in half an hour I'll still be streaming. I'm pretty sure of it, because after this one I'll take 3060 for Core Rebel. I doubt we will deal with it in half an hour. Most probably it's like some 50 minutes. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. But still, in half an hour I'll be streaming for sure. For some hour or 1.5 at least, I'll be streaming. So yeah, I'll be glad for some raid. So VRM, yeah, I want to see VRM fully screwed. VRM should be here, right? No, here. Okay, that's pretty enough, I suppose, for a stress test. Oh, again, these cables from this side is something I do not see often. It's usually on mining cards they use these connectors from backside to put them on these racks as close to each other as you can, as low profile case as you can. I'll turn off my fume extraction. Yeah, let's see. It's plugged in. Yeah, nice. Windows. Oh, MP4, are they H264? Probably they are H264, not sure. But yeah, most probably. Nano raid will be epic. Hope so. I hope so. On second thought, the effects cannot be H264 because that one does not support transparency. They are not transparent themselves, but they have green background, and yeah, OBS uses a filter, chroma key filter, so that's additional load for CPU probably to apply that chroma key to remove the green background, including the like opaque areas which are not fully green, but you know, half greenish, like all these edges. So the Windows is booted. I'll remove the glove, otherwise I won't be able to use this touchpad, unfortunately. So let's see if it installs the driver. I expect for it to be successful. It should be. And while it installs the driver, I quickly grab the 3060 boards, which will go. Oh, okay. Which will be our next thing for today. Some quick core rebuild. Oh, by the way, I should find these screws because the board is missing screws. Let's quickly find some. You have a list of all your comments. No change, unfortunately. I do not use stream elements, or how is it called? I just use plain streamer bot. I'll definitely look into some way to expose these comments, to have a list. But yeah, this moment there is no list. The stream is still struggling a little bit since playing these effects. Audio is cutting out a bit. It still does. I'm not sure how can I deal with it right now without, you know, stopping the streams. So at least I don't see any dropped frames or anything. some skipped frames. Maybe it was because of higher load. Let's see if it's getting more buggy. Your sound is cutting out from the time to time. I don't know. I could try to pause the stream and quickly reboot the streaming PC. Let's give it a few minutes, like to sound delay is like 5 seconds. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, I don't know for sure if I'll just restart the computer. Can I pause the stream somehow in YouTube, for example? I don't want for it to be like split into 2 parts. Is it possible to pause the stream? Oh, not sure. I can't find it. Pause. What is your CPU percentage? 42% right now. Well, yeah, it's pretty high load. If you crash, control delete and kill OBS and can resume after restart. Oh, okay, that's a good idea, by the way, James. Let's maybe try it. I'll stop streamer, but for I probably can keep it. It should auto reconnect. Yeah, let's try. I'll kill OBS and oh, my camera. My face cam is completely broken. Come on. But yeah, the computer like is lagging heavily. It can't even open the task manager. Come on. Really? Oof. Give me a sec. I'll try to use another approach to get the task manager. Oh, yeah. Finally, I see task manager. Oh. I see CPU is 80%. Wow. Definitely not good. OBS is lying. OBS tells me that I have 42% CPU load. Whoa. Come on, OBS Studio. Yeah, I'm killing the OBS Studio right now. Give me a sec. I cannot kill OBS. It's unstoppable. What? Oof. Really, I cannot kill it. Just don't want to stop. Okay, I'm back. I hope it still works. So let me check the chat. Back. Okay. So I suppose that the stream just continues, right? It's not a new stream. Damn, I've burned my finger actually. Whatever. Yeah, stream remained active. Ooh, cool, nice. Do you see? Is the picture okay right now? Now it's good. Cool. Thank you, James. Anyway, so I see that, yeah, we have a picture. Me- Mm, maybe something is wrong with my Stream Deck, because I cannot switch anything with Stream Deck application. I'll just restart Stream Deck application, otherwise it won't be possible to switch the scenes. It is kinda, but still. So Stream Deck. Yeah, sounds good. Cool. Thank folks. So Stream Deck is running. Is it running? Not yet, not yet. Anyway, I'll just do it manually. Okay, so we have a picture from our repaired board. Let's run let's run GPU Z. Maybe I'll just switch to that test PC scene. Nice, good. Now it's again delayed, I guess. Really? And by the way, Elgato Stream Deck is still not running. Maybe that's my issue. I tried to restart the Elgato Stream Deck, and it takes the CPU time again. Really? Maybe that's the reason. And force to restart the streaming PC. That's actually a good option. That's a good option. Lag is slightly better after restarts. Yeah, okay, folks. Let me just press. I'll just press the reset button on my streaming PC. I think it will boot pretty quickly. The Asus is 1390. Which Asus do you mean? Pixelbyte. Hey, hello, but I'm not sure what do you mean by Asus 3090. As long as you don't close OBS normally, stream remain active. Okay, yeah. Okay, guys, I'll just press reset on my streaming PC, and I'll get back in probably in a minute.